Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So FIU's offense takes... to start this game off. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority.
Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, FIU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bringing the heat. On the move, he fires. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's St. Clair. Rushes on him. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Heaves it on the run. Finds a man in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. It's complete to the right. Turning it on! Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Flips it out to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Huskies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Harris. Push down for the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabs it in the middle. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And the extra point is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to advance on the football.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Going to the running game. Got the first down. Looking for more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back to throw. It's Jenkins. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. At the 35, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. It's complete to the left. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before. Very productive pickup.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being
looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's cut. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Corrals it at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The hand to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. FIU pushing tempo. Oh, it's reverse. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. FIU trying to pick up the first. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Big loss on the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
The give to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Washington, 7.
And he takes this from in, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast. Sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
For the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Got room on the return.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. To throw, it's Jenkins. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looking to fire. showing off the arms. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Stone. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Panthers will try to pick it up on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers. How about this defense taking one back to the house? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop. Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. He is stopped short, and the fake will not work as he almost nudged his way in.
55, Washington, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The lone back's got it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll go to the ground. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grabbed over the middle, it's Green. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. There he goes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Snowed under by the defense.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs and hopefully move the football.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Set to kick off.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Jenkins. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got to...
Looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, FIU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hines. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Williams. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He's got an open man. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Number 10.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Running into the open space. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Unloads it downfield. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Another FIU.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. FIU pushing tempo. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Washington sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Little touch pass to the receiver. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the open.